Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Candace Kelly. Water wars. Tonight, Dimock Township supervisors had to decide whether or not to accept water deliveries from Binghamton. Last week, the DEP ruled Cabot Oil and Gas no longer has to supply fresh water to 11 families whose wells were tainted due to natural gas drilling. Fox 56 News reporter Shannon Murphy joins us now live from the Scranton newsroom with more. Shannon?
Candace, it was a heated meeting tonight in Dimock Township. Now, most people there were actually against a mutual aid agreement with Binghamton to bring in water for 11 families who say their wells are still contaminated thanks to hydraulic fracking. The Dimock Township building was packed Monday night with people both for and against a mutual aid agreement with Binghamton to provide fresh drinking water to 11 families in town.
Now, I don't see any reason why we should have to do that.
Last week, residents on Carter Road received their final delivery of water from Cabot Oil and Gas. The DEP ruled Cabot had lived up to their end of a multi-million-dollar agreement. Then the EPA released a statement saying the water in Dimock meets all drinking water standards. And that's where the battle begins and ends.
We've lived in the area. We've had methane in our water all along. My grandfather drilled a well in 1945. There was methane in the water.
I know they say that our water's been like this forever. I've lived here all my life. The water was clean and pure. We have test results to prove it. And I'm appalled at my neighbors.
What do you want back for this? That's not what we've never answered. Why is it called?
When the mayor of Binghamton heard the news, he wanted to step up and help.
I called the supervisors and found out that they didn't have the wherewithal to provide water. They didn't have a water truck. So I said, well, if you just sign a mutual aid agreement, we'll bring you water.
Neighbors not affected by the drilling say this is not a township problem and they shouldn't have to foot the bill.
Township supervisors have stayed above this. They have not taken a position either way. That's where they need to stay.
While others dealing with the mess say all they want is one of life's most basic necessities.
This whole thing has put neighbors against neighbors. And I just think it's very sad because you're fighting for a necessity. You can't live without water.
After nearly an hour and a half of public comment, township supervisors voted against the mutual aid agreement with Binghamton. It will now be up to those residents on Carter Road to either hook their houses back up to their wells or buy their own fresh water. Reporting live from the Scranton newsroom, Shannon Murphy, Fox 56 News, first at 10. Candace?